The story of Winnie Mandela. Winnie Madikizela Mandela, born Nomzamo Winifred Zanyiwe Madikizela on September 26, 1936, in Bizana, South Africa, was a prominent anti-apartheid activist and a leading figure in the struggle against racial segregation in the country. She became a symbol of resistance and hope for black South Africans during one of the most turbulent periods in the nation's history. Winnie was raised in a rural village in the Eastern Cape. Her parents were teachers, and she grew up in a politically conscious household, which inspired her to become actively involved in the struggle for freedom and equality at an early age. After completing her education, she moved to Johannesburg to pursue a career in social work. In 1958, Winnie met and married Nelson Mandela, who would later become the first black president of South Africa. However, their marriage was tested when Nelson was imprisoned for his anti-apartheid activities in 1962. Winnie took on the role of a political leader in his absence, dedicating herself to the struggle against racial discrimination. Winnie became an indomitable force against the apartheid regime, facing harassment, imprisonment, and constant surveillance by the government's security forces. She organized protests, spoke out against the injustices faced by black South Africans, and was known for her fiery and passionate speeches. However, Winnie's image as a fierce and unyielding activist was also marred by controversy. She was accused of being involved in the so-called necklacing incidents, in which suspected informers were killed by placing a burning tire around their necks. She faced various legal and political battles, including a 6-year prison sentence on charges of kidnapping and assault, which was later reduced on appeal. Despite the controversies surrounding her, Winnie remained a beloved figure among the black community. She became a symbol of strength and resilience, particularly for women who were at the forefront of the anti-apartheid movement. When Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and became the President of South Africa in 1994, Winnie's role in the struggle and her contributions to the liberation of the country were recognized. However, their marriage was strained, and they divorced in 1996. Winnie continued to be involved in politics and social issues after her divorce, championing the rights of women and marginalist communities. She served as a member of the African National Congress's ANC National Executive Committee and the ANC Women's League. Winnie Mandela passed away on April 2, 2018, at the age of 81. Her legacy as an influential and controversial figure in the fight against apartheid continues to be a source of inspiration and debate in South Africa and around the world.